What's up, guys? Welcome back to SoberTube. I know it's been a while since I did a video. I don't even have a good excuse, but I'm back. The one thing that I will say is that this burden that I've given myself of trying to help people recover from the disease of addiction is frustrating. It's filled with frustration. So today's episode is if somebody in your friends and family is suffering from the disease of addiction, what do you do? And it'll also express a lot of the frustration I have. Let me ask you a question. If your car breaks down, what do you do? When my car breaks down, I go to my mechanic and I'm like, dude, can you fix my car? And he fixes it. What I don't do is I don't try and fix my own car. And the reason why is because if I try and fix my own car, chances are it's going to come out worse than it already was. So I never try and fix my own car when it breaks down. Makes perfect sense. Car's broken, go to the professional, let him fix it, pay him. What do you do when you need a plumber? Let's say there's water shooting out of your sink and the plumbing is bad and there's pipes broken. Do you go down there and try and fix it yourself? Or do you call a plumber? I call a plumber and I say, help me out. Fix me up. Why is it that when your family member or loved one or friend is suffering from the disease of alcoholism or addiction, why is it that so many people try and come up with their plan? Why are there so many parents playing drug counselor? Why is there so many wives, sisters, husbands, or brothers telling the addict in recovery, it's time to get sober and this is what I want you to do? I want you to go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I want you to get on medicine. I want you to go to meetings. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And if you don't do it, there's consequences. If your loved one is actively using, if they're suffering from the disease of addiction or alcoholism, and your plan of send them to a meeting, send them to the doctor, send them to a psychiatrist, taking their car keys away, will always fail. This is more dangerous than trying to fix your own car. This is more dangerous than trying to fix the plumbing. This is you playing with somebody's life. If somebody is in active addiction, they need to go directly to rehab. It's that simple, and it's black and white. Meetings, psychiatrists, psychologists, all good things, but that's aftercare. Anybody suffering from the disease of addiction, anybody getting DWIs or DUIs, anybody that's dope sick or doing heroin or sniffing coke every single day, or to keep it simple, anyone whose life has been negatively affected multiple times and their quality of life is hardly even worth anything, they belong in rehab. If your car is broken, go to a mechanic. If your plumbing needs fixing, go to a plumber. And if you are a drug addict or an alcoholic, go to rehab. I am sick and tired of people, out of the goodness in their hearts and out of love, making scary, life-altering mistakes. Do not play the drug counselor. You cannot get anyone sober. They have to do it themselves. Going to rehab is like going to college for recovery. This isn't a part-time thing. This isn't 1 hour a week. This isn't I'm going to leave you if you don't get better. This is go to rehab and spend 7 days a week in a place that teaches you how to get sober and how to start this thing off. And when you get out after 28 days with a clear mind, sober, and thinking straight, and open-minded and willing, that's when it's time to do all of that other stuff. Don't mess with people's lives. Don't try and be in charge. You can't scare people into getting sober. Anyone that has the opportunity to go to a drug rehab should. Anybody has the opportunity to take anything that can make their life better should take it. And I don't want to hear, oh, this time we're going to try this and this time we're going to try it. That's how people die. SoberTube is back. I'm back. I'm better than ever. Over 8 years sober. And it's because no one in my life would put up with my How hard will you work to change your life? Welcome back to SoberTube.